Hello everyone and welcome. In this video, I'll show you how you can install and get started with Jupyter Notebooks in Windows. If you are on Mac, you can check out my video on installing Jupyter Notebooks in Mac from the description. So let's get started with a very brief introduction of Jupyter Notebooks. Jupyter Notebook is an open source web application that allows you to create and share documents. These documents can contain live code, equations, visualizations, and even narrative text. Because of all these and many more features, Jupyter Notebooks are today widely used in data cleaning and transformation, numerical simulation, statistical modeling, data visualization, machine learning, and much more. These have become an incredibly powerful tool for interactively developing and presenting data science projects. In fact, productionizing of any complex use case most definitely starts from a POC developed in a Jupyter Notebook. Okay, since we now have some idea about what Jupyter Notebooks are, let's quickly look at how to get started and install it on Windows. While Jupyter supports writing and executing code in many programming languages, Python is a prerequisite for installing Jupyter Notebooks. And using Anaconda is the widely recommended way to install Python and Jupyter. Anaconda conveniently installs Python, the Jupyter Notebook, and other commonly used packages for scientific computing and data science. To install Anaconda, open your browser and search for Anaconda. Open up the first result that comes up from www.anaconda.com. Scroll down and click on the download button. It will trigger a download and you'll need to download about 600 to 650 MBs. Once the download is complete, click on the downloaded file and it will open up the Anaconda installer. It might take some time, so just be patient. Once you see the installer, just follow along the instructions to complete the installation. It would take a couple of minutes to complete the installation. Once the installation is complete, click on Finish. With this, we have completed the installation. I'm not a fan of command prompt on Windows, so to open up the Jupyter Notebook, we'll use Anaconda prompt. It is installed automatically with Anaconda. So just search for it in the application, and once it is open, you can navigate to the directory where you want to create your first notebook, or probably have an already existing one. And then just run the command Jupyter Notebook. This will print some information about the notebook server in your terminal, including the URL of the web application. And a browser window should immediately pop up where you can see the notebook dashboard, which will show a list of notebooks, files, and subdirectories in the directory where the notebook server was started. Often this will be your home directory. Since we don't have any files here, it is empty for us. Now to create a new notebook, click on the New button and then from the drop-down menu select Python 3. That's all you need to create your first Jupyter Notebook. Your first Jupyter Notebook will open up in a new tab. If you're interested in learning more about Jupyter Notebooks and how to use them, check out my next video on Introduction to Jupyter Notebooks. You can check out the description for the link where I have also linked my complete tutorial on getting started with Python for beginners. Alright, so coming back, let's just talk about a couple of more things you should know while working with Jupyter Notebooks. If you switch back to the Dashboard tab, you'll see a new file is created with the name of your notebook with .ipynb extension. All Jupyter Notebooks are identifiable by the notebook icon next to the name. As you can see, you can identify all the notebooks which are currently running. Notebooks currently running will have a green icon, while non-running ones will have grey. You can open multiple notebooks simultaneously and each notebook will open in a new tab. Now, if you're trying to close a notebook, closing the tab doesn't automatically shut down the notebook. You need to explicitly shut down the notebook. To do this, navigate to the dashboard and switch to the running tab. There you'll see all your running notebooks with an option to shut them down. Also, to stop the server and shut down the kernel from the Anaconda prompt, hit Ctrl+C twice. This should close up the local notebook server. So with this, we have completed our discussion on installing and getting started with Jupyter Notebooks on Mac. If you're interested in exploring Jupyter Notebooks more, do check out the description for the link to my video. You can also check out my videos on getting started with Python for beginners, where we use Jupyter Notebooks exclusively. Alright, I hope you found this video useful. Please do like and subscribe and drop a comment on how you like the video. Thank you.